Hello, hello, hello. I am Indigo Sage, an awakened soul. So, as you guys may know by now, but for the newbies, my new sages, I do have a website where you can get all spiritual information that you need and YouTube information, personal reading information. I just gave a sneak peek for my merchandise store, so that's there. You can get it all at Unapologetically Sage. Unapologetically Sage can also be found on Instagram with some of my photography essay photos that I put on there and other inspirational things. Unapologetically Sage can also be found at the Facebook page. And there you get a little bit more of an insight of Indigo Sage, some of my thoughts, some of the songs I listen to. You know, I think I had put happy birthday to me on the Facebook page. So, there you go. You know my birthday and my sign. Anyway, so go ahead and check me out on social media under unapologeticallysage.com. Welcome to your Act Now message from your guardian angels. Your Act Now message features two choices that are causing a dilemma in your life. Your guardian angels are providing the insights in this reading to help you make a choice so that you may act now on your decision. Your Act Now topics will change according to what your guardian angels deem are your highest messages. Allow me to tell you a little bit of information about the designated decks for all Act Now messages. They are As Above and So Below by Barbara Moore. The As Above deck focuses on the nature of universal energies present in the world as it relates to your choices. The So Below deck will be used as clarifiers for the As Above deck. The So Below deck will show you how the universal energies play out in our everyday life, as well as how we experience the elements. With that being said, let's sage this out. Here we go. Starting out, let me say, for those of you who are new, the Act Now messages are 5 cards. Well, a total of 10 because there's 5 clarifiers. But here are the categories. It's past, present, best, worst, and what's to come. And the way it is it gives you insights on, making the decisions, but the category is the past of the decision, the present of the decision, the best to come of the decision, the worst possibility of the decision, and then what's to come if you do nothing. Okay, so here we go, starting out as the past. And the past is in reverse, and it's 10 of water. I will show you the image up right when we get into the clarification phase. But for right now, it's in reverse. This is the energy that we're working with. The past is in reverse. It's 10 of water, okay? And it says in your past, you lived in a gray and uncertain space. In those times, you can call on your guardian angels to help you see and communicate. Your angels recognize that in the past, you were at a crossroad. This card focuses on those we are separated from. The shadow side of this card says you are focusing on something or someone who is not there. Okay? Now, I'm not sure how that relates to you regarding this decision and what's on your mind, because it's in the past. So in the past, you may have wanted something to happen or someone to be a certain way or a business transaction to go a certain way, and you were focused on that, but it wasn't there and it didn't happen. But you may have focused on it for too long. Here we are at the present. The present is represented by 5 of Earth. This situation will not resolve quickly. There's been issues going back further than you know. You will see the crystal clear clarity of this decision through patient consistency. The illustration on this card reminds us that water that flows softly gains momentum and strength as it passes over a mountain and falls back down to earth. Okay, so grounding is very important. Let me say that. And also remember that the outcome will be momentum and strength. This is in your present. So what this suggests is that right now you may feel like you're climbing a mountain or that something is kind of difficult, but just keep going. You're on the right path. It'll be okay. You will gain momentum and strength. Okay. Overall, that's what you have to take away with you. But remember also that you need to be grounded. So these are insights for a decision that you're going through right now. Okay. So just going back to the past suggested that you were hoping for something that wasn't there. So in your present right now, it's like you're clearing it up. Spirit is showing me someone sweeping, like you're cleaning up right now. Basically, you're cleaning up the cobwebs out your mind or the delusions or whatever. It's like you're cleaning it up. You got the broom and you're cleaning it up, and you're in the process of cleaning it up right now. Okay, so here we are at the best of the situation. Okay, so this is the possibility of the best outcome of your decision making for this choice, your choice one. All right, and Spirit wants me to remind you, or actually let you guys know, that the best of the situation is 1 of Earth. The ones in the as above deck kind of puts you in the state of mind of the aces in the Rider-Waite deck. However, they are not exactly the same. The definitions and meanings are not exactly the same, but just keep that in the back of your mind, okay? Think of it as an ace, all right? So everything you've quietly longed for in this situation has shown up in this card. The ace, or the 1 of Earth, is the seed of the universe. It tells you that you can make a lot with very little. What you put out into the universe will return directly to you. Okay, so this is the best of the possible best of the situation, of the decision-making process, which is great. It looks really, really good. And what it's telling you is that basically you can create it. You know, what you put out, you'll get back. So as long as you stay woke, you know, and conscious of your thoughts and your actions and how they affect everyone else in your life, you know, you'll be all right. And that's the best of this situation. So let's go ahead and look at the worst. The worst possible outcome for this decision-making process happens to be in the reverse. It's 8 of fire, okay? And that's Neptune energy, in case you were interested. This one says, logic takes a back seat as this card pulls us into daydreams and fantasies. Once the mind is open, we accept our dreams coming true. However, the card is in reverse. So what I just told you is basis for when it's upright. But the card is in reverse. In reverse, the card represents delusions, deceptions, and secrecy. Instead of beautiful dreams, you are experiencing nightmares. You may embrace self-destructive behavior as a result. And that's the absolute worst of it. But here's the thing. It can be prevented now that you know. That's the purpose of these readings, is to give you the insight that you need in order to make informed choices and decisions in your situations where you need guidance. This is the guidance that I'm providing from, not from me, but from your guardian angels. These are the insights that they want you to know and want you to tap into when you're making these decisions, which is why it's so important that you guys go ahead and click on one of these videos, these Act Now decision videos, when you are in limbo and need insight. Your guardian angels are providing them to you by way of getting a tarot reading from me. And that's simply what it is. We have arrived at the What's to Come card. So this card foresees the future, as in what's to come of this decision, what you can look forward to in this decision. And the truth of it is, the way you get here pretty much is up to you. It could be a smooth ride, which is why they give you the best of it, or it can be a rough ride, which is why they give you the worst of it. But here is what is to come out of the decision, no matter what. This is what you have to look forward to. Okay, so what's to come is represented by Mother of Air. All right, and it says, you will learn the truth and the issue will be resolved. This card builds bridges with words and will help you effectively communicate. So by them saying the issue will be resolved, that's very interesting, because I hadn't got this before in the what's to come. And this actually, I take it as a good sign. To me, it means that it's been a long time coming. This decision for choice one, whatever it is, however it shows up in your life, it had not been resolved for a long time. It had been up and open for a long time. And both parties involved seem to want it to end now. They seem to be on the same page as far as it ending and accepting something that I say sometimes, it is what it is, accepting that it is what it is. But as I said, I'm encouraged to remind you that the way you get there is up to you. We all have free will. Okay? Understand that completely. We all have free will. So the way you get to this ending is up to you. All right? And one thing that they told me to remind you of, so this says that you will learn the truth and the issue will be resolved. So the issue will be resolved upon truth being revealed. Okay? So they want me to remind you of the forms of truth, how it may come about and how it may need to form itself in order for this situation to be resolved. And it is the forms of truth is either spoken, realized, accepted, or admitted. And it can be all of that. Okay? But keep that in mind. Now, here's the great part. I am getting ready to break it down on how these cards play out here in 3D on the earth with us as we walk amongst, our fellow humans. All right. So stay tuned just one moment. Okay, my sages. Welcome to the clarifier section of this video. So the past clarifier is, of course, reversed because originally it's in the reverse. And what I like to do when I have the time anyway is flip it upright so that you guys can take a good gander on how it looks in the upright position, because the guardian angels always reminds me to remind you guys that anything in these pictures can mean something to you. It looks like they are toasting, so it looks like a wedding is over and they're toasting for it, and they look happy. Everyone looks happy. That may mean something. The clothing that the people are wearing could mean something. Just the colors could mean something. So, and the fact that this relates to the 10 of Cups and Rider-Waite could mean something. So, moving on, we are going to actually examine it in the reverse, because that's how the past came up for you, was in the reverse. 10 of chalices. See, I almost said challenges. Let's move forward. The past clarifier is the reversed 10 of chalices. And the main point of this is you did, because it's in the past position, acting as though you're in a happy home, but it's not. Only you know how far away you were from the happy home, but it wasn't. And I get the impression that it was far off from a happy home, which references the as above card in reverse that said you were focused on something that's not there. Domestic bliss was not there, but you pretended that it was. This is in your past. And I'm going to say this, hopefully you've moved on and learned from that, because you need to ask yourself, why were you pretending like you were in a happy home and everything was great when it really wasn't? That is unhealthy and doesn't do anyone any good. The present clarifier is 5 of Pentacles. Once you became distracted, you began to feel lost. Feeling lost may bring panic. If you panic, you are bound to miss the signs from your guardian angels that are meant to put you back on the right track. Presently, you are seeking guidance. Your guardian angels wants you to clear your energy and preconceived thoughts in order to see the guidance right in front of you. So this is in your present situation. Your present situation in regards to this decision is that you're seeking guidance and feeling lost. You may be in panic mode, but with all of those low vibrational energies, you are missing the signs and the guidance that's right in front of you. Okay. So you're going to have to get in touch with yourself. And I suggest that you clear your chakras and open your chakras, cleanse them, clear them, and open them. The best of the situation clarifier is 1 of Pentacles, and the So Below deck actually calls it the Ace, and it refers to any option pursued holds the gift of unlimited possibilities. The best is an opportunity for prosperity. Your guardian angels reminds you that the sky is the limit. So this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. A beautiful, beautiful best outcome possibility. This is how it's going to play out here in the 3D on Earth with, like I said earlier, your fellow humans. The best of the situation, if you move right, make the correct decisions, because we have free will, you are going to come upon unlimited possibilities with an opportunity for prosperity. And that's how it's going to unfold here. And that's beautiful, a beautiful message. We've come upon the second card that was in reverse. And again, I like to show you guys upright real quick so that you can take a gander at it and see if any colors or images stand out to you and mean anything to you before I flip this card upside down in reverse to deliver the message. So take a good look. 8 of Wands upright is what you're looking at, but the worst clarifier is actually 8 of Wands in reverse. The worst of the situation is clarified by reversed 8 of Wands, which represents sabotage, chaos. It says this person has created their circle. They are in control of their energy. They have the experience and skill to direct their energy, which also affects the energy of others around them. Okay, so they have the skill and experience to direct their energy in whichever way they want it to go. It comes natural and effortless for this person to change the direction of their energy. The worst of the situation is that you will change energy and sabotage the situation. Again, I beg of you to ask yourself, why would you do that? If you need help with it, I do break down the II and AA, which is introspective inventory and accountability audit. I have 2 posts about that on my website at unapologeticallysage.com. I urge you to check them out. I'll put more information down below in the description box. But you really need to ask yourself, why would you do that? This is in the worst position, and you have control. As I said again before, you have free will. So it can get really pretty bad. And I can clearly see why this is in the worst position. Sometimes there's cards where it takes me a little while to see how it's in the worst position. I always get there, but it might take me a little longer. This one, I clearly can see it. You, in this situation, may change your energy and go low vibrational because it means nothing. It's effortless for you to do that, which tells me this is something that you've done before. You have the skill and experience to change your energy and sabotage a situation, which causes chaos for everyone in the situation. So you need to ask yourself, why in the world would you go that direction when the best is unlimited possibilities and an opportunity for prosperity? They are both, in this message, very, very clear. After the worst clarifier, we need good news, don't we? Here we go. What's to come clarifier is Queen of Swords. This card says, eliminate the unnecessary and highlight the essential. You will experience a positive growth from this decision in the end. You have free will. If you fall weak, do not give in to self-destructive behavior. Do not use your skills to quickly switch your energy to low vibe. Above all, in times when there's uncertainty in your heart, do not use your newfound communication skills to be harsh, sarcastic, or cruel. Please just be patient and consistent with the energy you give to everyone. And before you know it, you'll be over the mountain. So this card, the bottom line is saying what's to come of it all. The clarity of it, how it plays out here is that unnecessary things, what's not good for you, what doesn't serve you, will be eliminated. And things that are for your highest good, that are the best for you, that will heal and help you move forward, will be highlighted. Okay? Now, what that could mean is that you will be able to clearly see those things and will have no choice except to move forward and work towards that, towards, eliminating the unnecessary, and work towards gaining the what's best for you. And that could be if you choose or go the route of changing your energy, doing the worst. Now, if you do the best for you and you have good intentions and, you're on the right track and you're doing the best, these things will just happen effortlessly. Okay? What's unnecessary will be eliminated effortlessly. And you'll truly go into that space of everything happens for a reason. It could be something, it could be a blessing in disguise, something that you thought you could get and you didn't get it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Keep it pushing. Have faith and keep it pushing. Pushing and moving forward to what you know is good. When you do that, everything else falls into place. And like I said, that's if you go for the best. If you go for the worst, the outcome will still be the elimination of unnecessary things, and you will receive the essential. However, it's going to take longer. When you put energy into low vibrational thoughts and actions, you are making what's God's will take even longer and even longer and even longer. Okay, so hopefully you guys are getting what I'm saying. And I'm going to wrap this up with your angel number message tile. Your angel number message tile is 1, okay? And this number is so magical and meaningful that I suggest that you do go look it up on your own. However, here is the main point that relates to this message, your act now choice 1. Don't waste time and energy focusing on your fears and what you don't want to happen, because that energy can manifest. It can and it will. Instead, your guardian angels ask that you embrace the situation with complete trust and total faith. Trust yourself enough to have faith in the universal energies at work. Hello, Sagies. Click like and subscribe if this message resonated. Also, remember to check out my spiritual journey at unapologeticallysage.com. Below, you can see right here, blogs, my spiritual journey. That is where all of my spiritual journey posts are housed and ready for you to take a look, read it, get inspired, or just connect with me, because we all have a spiritual journey and we all are in different places. And I just happen to be a person who writes about mine and posts it to a website called unapologeticallysage.com. See you there.